Hello everybody. I'm trying to get the lighting right here. Hey Liv, can you turn off the light behind me? I'm trying to do this downstairs because Ricky's watching something upstairs and I was trying to avoid bedtime, but now they're down here, so I'm sure there'll be somebody creeping, like right now. Hey, can you try that? We're gonna try to turn off this light. I guess turn it back on.
No, wait. Have you tried turning it on the lamp?
Yeah, that didn't work either. It's hard because the sun is starting to set. No, I don't want it up in my face. I have a ring light and I can't find it. No. Okay, well, whatever. You can see me. Wait, try that light again.
Right.
Okay, turn it off. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, we're just going to stick with this. You can see me. It's fine. Anyway, so if you don't already know, I'm Ashley Evans. My site is Dash of Evans. What is... There. Is that better? Let me know if you can see me. Okay. My site is Dash of Evans, and I like to do home-cooked meals with a little help from the store. So I did Menu Monday once, and I'm going to try to do it more. So I'm going to get back on track here. It's a busy season for all of us. Oops, hello. There. My thing was just falling. It's a busy season, and so I'm just trying to stay organized, and having a meal plan really will help us. So I'm trying to stay on track, but it's hard sometimes. We have softball going on, and it's just, you know, this time of year, and it's just nonstop. You know what I mean? So I'm going to share, here's my little meal plan for the week. I'm going to share what I'm making, and then I have some questions that I'm going to answer that I kind of pulled people earlier today to ask some questions. So I will be answering those. If you have any questions, let me know. I will be here. Also, if you watch this on replay, then just ask them and I'll answer later too. So let's start with what I have planned. So I'll tell you what I'm making, and then I'll kind of go into my whole strategy of how I do this. So tonight we had sliders. If you follow on Instagram, you might have seen that I did, they were like sausage and peppers. So I had ground Italian sausage with some peppers that I sauteed up and onions, and then some marinara and cheese. They were really good. The girls ate them. I actually didn't eat too many of them because it's a little bit high in points for Weight Watchers. So I'm going to have a salad in a little bit. I wasn't really super hungry. I don't know why. Tomorrow night we're having tacos. So they're going to be ground turkey tacos, you know, yay. Probably some rice and maybe some beans. And then on Wednesday, we're having stir fry. So this week, our stir fry, I just have one of those pork tenderloins, or buy one, get one free. So I have a pork tenderloin that it's pre-marinated with teriyaki. So I'm going to do the teriyaki with some stir fry veggies. Oops, sorry, this just went in sleep mode. Okay, sorry. Is that better? What happened here? Seriously. Oh my gosh. Liv, did you just turn off the light?
No.
Okay, so pre-marinated. It just got really dark. Can you turn on that light, please, over there? So it's pre-marinated in teriyaki sauce. I just cut it in thin strips, sorry. That's fine, just whatever. It's just bad lighting. We know not to come down here again. So I just cut it in thin slips. Hi, Kate! Olivia's creeping in the background. So I just cut it in thin strips, and then I just have some like broccoli, pea pods, onions, simple stir fry. And then I'll make either brown rice or white rice with that. And then we have frozen pot stickers that we get at Costco. Those are the best. Yum. I love those. And then maybe we also have egg rolls. We'll see. So that'll be our stir fry night. Thursday is Brenner, which is always a hit for us. So this week it's going to be, I think I'm going to do waffles and bacon with eggs. Although eggs are so expensive right now. So it's just kind of like we went from them being like 59 cents a dozen to like $1.59 a dozen. And we go through at least 4 a week. So it's really adding up. It's kind of sad. I'm hoping this whole situation passes quickly. So with Brenner on Friday, or on Thursday, on Friday we have pasta. So I have some Italian sausage. I'll probably just do a linguine or something simple. Friday we're so tired, so I just want something simple. And then Saturday's Pizza Saturday. So just homemade. We have crusts that we get at Aldi. That we have mini ones for the girls, and then Ricky and I just use a big thin crust. And we'll just kind of do maybe a barbecue chicken. I don't know, just whatever we're doing for pizza. And then Sunday is my favorite day of the week. We call it yo-yo. So it's you're on your own. Obviously, I'm not going to send like Gabby like, hey, you're 6, go burn yourself on the stove. I'm not going to make her cook her own dinner. But, you know, like yesterday I pulled out some chili. And so the girls had chili dogs, you know, just simple stuff where I'm not really cooking, or if we have leftovers, we'll do that. I ended up having leftovers. We went out to eat on Saturday, so I used the rest of my fajitas in a quesadilla. So that kind of thing, it's just you're on your own. I don't have to stress out. Just kind of, I want to relax on Sundays. And so we're going to kind of clean up out the fridge on Sundays. So that's what we're eating this week. So this is what I do. So as you can see, maybe, we'll see. Can you see on there? I just write general things. So when I'm making my meal plan on Sunday, I just write out general, basic, I'll just say pasta, pizza. And then as I'm thinking, either on Sunday or throughout the week, then I'll kind of go into more detail about actually like what kind of tacos we're having or what. So just as long as I have the basic category, I know. I usually start off going into my pantry and in my freezer to see what proteins I have, or in my fridge to see what kind of vegetables I have or what I need to buy for the week. And then I just kind of go from there. And I just kind of make the meal plan as I'm going. And luckily, since we always have yo-yo on Sundays now, that's an easy one already. And then we pretty much have pizza on Friday or Saturday. So that's a pretty easy one too. So I pretty much only have 5 meals to do, plus all the lunches. So that's just kind of how I start. I did write down the categories though, just that way, I mean, Taco Tuesday or our Mexican night once a week. So it doesn't always have to be the same ground turkey tacos. It can be chicken tacos, you can do tostadas, or you can make enchiladas, just same, like kind of that theme. And that way you kind of always know, okay, there's options within the tacos. And then, what else? Pasta night can be so many different things. You can do baked pasta, you can do like, even if you want to do mac and cheese with ham, or just, there's so many options for pasta, obviously. And then we love burger night. So usually the girls will eat all that too. So burger night or grill night, especially now that it's warmer out. So that'll be something that will always be a category. So usually we have burgers at least every other week. They always eat it and it's super easy. Even if I don't make fries, I can make chips, just do whatever. Burner is always a hit too. You know, anytime. You don't have to do burner the same either. You can do more of like, you can do like a hash if you want. So just use up some like smoked sausage with potatoes, that kind of thing, with eggs. Or you can do pancakes, waffles, you know. Burner can be a million things too. You can even just get frozen stuff too, you know. I like having leftover night. That's pretty much what yo-yo night is anyway. So leftovers is always a big hit for me, just trying to clear out the fridge. Even if I'm making something new with stuff that we have, it's still good to clear out the fridge. Another night that we love is like soup and sandwich or slider night. So soup and sandwich, usually I make 1 soup a week anyway for lunches. Hi, Juliet. So soup and sandwiches is kind of nice because then if I already have the soup made, all I have to do is the sandwiches. So we can do like grilled cheese, just whatever sandwiches we have. And like tonight, I would consider the sliders a sandwich. Maybe not the heavier ones that we had tonight, but sliders could be considered a sandwich with a side of soup. Okay, what else? Ugh, this keeps going into freeze mode. There we go. I just don't want it to start playing Netflix. Okay, and so another thing that you know, sometimes I have something planned and I just don't end up making it. So it's nice to have things in the freezer. So it's nice to have, you know, mac and cheese if you can make it, or just chicken nuggets, something in the freezer that you can easily pull out and make. Even if you just have frozen meals that you've made in the past, like pasta sauce, pull it out of the freezer. All you have to do is throw some noodles with it. Just, you want to have some things, so if something goes wrong during the day, you have something quick and easy to make, and you're not turning to the takeout or something like that. Because really, what, Olivia? Plan B, she said, yes. So she's in her room listening, I'm sure. Is Maddie in there?
Yeah.
Where's Maddie? Obviously, I'm not in control of this bedtime situation right now. It's way past their bedtime. Anyway, so if you just have backups, because like last week, sometimes I was just like, I don't feel like cooking. I don't feel like doing this. So as long as you have something, we really only go out to eat maybe once or twice a month. So I'm pretty much cooking all the time. That's why I get burned out. That's why I was like, I need yo-yo night, because I'm always cooking. And so that's how I kind of make my meal plan. Does anybody have any questions so far? Okay, just let me know if you have any questions. So now I'm going to go through, and these are the questions that other people have asked. So Erica was asking, how do I decide what to make? That's kind of what I was, you know, I just kind of look around my pantry. So I always keep it pretty stocked with basics like pasta, beans, tomatoes, just pretty much anything that I can grab quickly. And once I know that something's getting low, I'll add it to my list. So I have a pretty good stock of items that I have. In my Facebook group, if you go under my page, you can go to add or join the group. There's a video where I went through my pantry and I showed all my favorites and all that stuff. So if you want to join the group, there's some videos on there that will really be helpful. Also, the most made recipe. What's our most made recipe? I would say we're really into those sliders right now. I would say I make those almost once a week now. I do ham and Swiss, or we do like ones with roast beef and like a dip, like an au jus dip. We just make all sorts of stuff with those Hawaiian rolls. And they're so cheap. I always pick up some at Aldi, and the girls eat them. So like, it's sometimes dinner time is just one of those times where I'm just like, oh, they just, if they're picky about stuff, it just makes dinner time so hard. So if I just make something they like, it's so much easier. So definitely the Hawaiian rolls are huge in our house right now. Burger night also. I pretty much make the burgers the same way every time. So I use ground beef or ground turkey, and I always put some Colby Jack cheese in it and a ranch packet, which it sounds weird, but it just adds so much flavor of the cheese as it melts in the patty versus being on top. And so I have the recipes on the blog. I can link to it after this, and I make it into freezer patties. So actually you can just take them from the freezer and throw them on the grill, and they cook perfectly. It's crazy. So I usually, especially in the summer when beef starts to go cheaper, I will make a huge batch of them. I'll probably buy like 2 huge family size packs and just make a ton of burger patties. That way we have them on hand. So between burgers and that's probably the most popular thing that we make. My favorite thing to make, I love Mexican food. So I could eat like nachos, tacos, that kind of thing any night. And I also love soup. So I could eat 2 bowls of soup versus having a regular meal. That's one of my favorite things to do. So I could go for soup anytime. Even in the middle of the summer, I can still eat soup. Have I had any dinner fails? I feel like usually at least once a month I have a really, really bad one. Everyone's like, ugh. When was it? It was like a Friday during Lent, and I was trying to make fish, and I didn't really know how to use my air fryer. So I was like, okay, well, let's just try this to make breaded fish. And I don't know what was going on in the air fryer, but it was like falling apart, and it was just so disgusting, and I couldn't even look at it anymore. By the end, I was like, okay, we can't eat this. And so then Ricky ended up going to Culver's because I was like, we're not eating this fish. It was, no way. And so do I use the same themes? Kate asked, do I use the same themes Monday through Friday? So remember I was talking about the categories. For a while, I was kind of set in my categories, and usually on Tuesday we do like a taco night or something like that. Otherwise, I have pretty much 8 categories that I kind of throw in those 5 days that I'm planning. So one week we might not have tacos, but then the next week we will. So pretty much within those categories, I just kind of rotate those. So that's kind of how I go into when I'm planning. And like last week, I didn't do my menu until like Tuesday. And I can tell the girls like, what's for dinner? Like, because they like to look on the fridge and know what to expect. And so they kept seeing that it wasn't there. And they're like, okay, what's going on? Like I need to get my life together. So I try to do it on Sunday at some point. Plus that way I kind of know if I need to go to the store on Monday. I'm not going to the store on Sunday if I don't have to, because yikes. And I usually go to Horrocks on Monday or Tuesday morning though. And also I was going to show you kind of how I look at the ads on Sunday. And so I still do coupons. So I go and get the Sunday paper just to check on the ads and the coupons. And so like this week, this is the Meijer ad. And so what I kind of do is I have set prices in my head of how much I want to pay for something. And so I know if something goes on sale, I'll stock up. But then also if I don't have any proteins, I'm like, okay, which store has protein on sale? So, like especially if Aldi has chicken thighs on sale, I'll get those and have those for the next 2 weeks kind of thing. I'll freeze one of them. And so this week Meijer has 10 for 10, which I love. And so we try to have as much protein or produce in the house as possible, but sometimes it goes bad. So I like to have frozen veggies on hand too, because sometimes you like buy like broccoli and then you're like, oh crap, I forgot about it. It's in the back of the fridge, and you're like, okay, forgot about the broccoli. So I like to have some frozen stuff on hand too. So 10 for 10, I always stock up on the frozen veggies. Although sometimes they're cheaper at Aldi, just depending on what you're looking for. So this week, they have the peppers. So I see that Meijer has peppers for $1, but then I'll check because Horrocks sends out a weekly email on Sundays, so then I can see what their produce prices are, and then Fresh Time has their ads starting on Wednesday. So I kind of compare between Aldi, Horrocks, and Fresh Time because those usually have the the cheapest produce, and then I'll go from there. And if I am at Meijer, so Liam does baby food testing, and so he gets gift cards from Meijer. So if I'm there already and I see something on sale, I'll just buy it at Meijer because it's easier than going to other stores. Especially now that Liam is sitting up in the cart, I feel like he doesn't like want to sit. He's like, I'll be okay for 10 minutes, and he's like, nope, I'm done. And he like does the arch back thing, and I'm like, okay, this is not a fun store anymore. So I'm like, I haven't really gone through the Meijer ad yet, but I usually, when it's 10 for 10, especially now that summer's coming, I'll get pretzels to stock up on, and it looks like they have like, what else do they always have? Like mushrooms. So I'll try to incorporate a mushroom meal either this week or next week. They also have tuna on sale, beans, oatmeal. So I've been slowly trying to get more our pantry stocked up for summer because I know the minute that they're home, it's going to be crazy. You know what I mean? Like they're just going to be eating nonstop. I don't know where they put all this food, like seriously. So then I just kind of look at the ad, and some weeks I don't go to Meijer. It really just depends on what's on sale and what we need, because I don't really like to go to the store if I don't have to. You know what I mean? And then also I find if I go to the store, then I end up buying things that we don't really need. Yeah, so I just always look for 10 for 10 though. I do look to see if there's anything that we need, and they have the McCormick spices, so I like to have those, like the grinders especially, and the grill seasoning and stuff. So I stock up on a few extra of those. Okay, I'm sorry. I feel like I'm rambling now. Does anybody have any questions? Also, if you're watching later on, I will. Why is it zooming in and out? Oh, because this thing keeps going off. Oh, there we go. Sorry. Our TV turns to like a picture screen or whatever, so it's like the weird flashing. Okay, so if you're watching this not live, just feel free to ask questions and I will answer them. And also I'll be trying to do this every Monday, so you can kind of see what I make every week and my recipe ideas. And then also if you have any questions throughout the week, just let me know. Don't forget, if you haven't liked the page yet, like Dash of Evans, and then also make sure that if you want to join the group, join the group. And there'll be more discussion in there. I'm trying to get that group a little bit more active also. So that's it. Anything else? I feel like I'm forgetting something. I think that's all for right now. Okay, so I'll be back next Monday with our Menu Monday. On Wednesday, I'm going to go into a little bit not food related. I'm going to do a Facebook Live about kind of just entertainment and cheap ways to entertain during the summer. So I'm going to talk about the library a little bit, and I'm also going to talk about MoviePass because we've had it I've had mine for a month, and Ricky's had his since Christmas. So I'll talk about MoviePass and how, if we like it or we don't, because that's the thing that is, yay, I'm glad you liked it. And seriously, ask me anything if you have any questions. So I've been using MoviePass. I've run movies 3 times now, and I really like it, but I'll go into more about that later. And also then I'm going to be back for Saturday Sips. So I haven't decided what I'm making yet. I think I have an idea, so I'll be back for Saturday Sips too. So there's a few extra videos this week. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you guys have a wonderful night.
I got a question about your blog.
Olivia has a question. Yes?
How many years have you...
Come here.
How many years have you
She's
been
supposed to be in bed.
blogging?
How many years have I been blogging? I started my blog in... Say hi, Olivia.
Hi.
I started Being Cheap is Easy when you were 10 months old. So that was in 2010. So how many years is that? 2010. How many years? That's 8 years. So I've been blogging for a while. But
So-
I started this Dash of Evans in 2015. So that's 3 years.
So you've been...
Sorry.
Your blog has been going on for 8 years, but you changed it.
Yes, but I
You
changed
changed
it.
the titles.
Yeah, and then I don't even have that old blog anymore.
Why'd you change the titles?
Because I wanted to switch to food. Or more food than before. And I wanted my name in it. Dash has Ash in it. And
Wait,
Evans.
being cheap.
Okay, we're gonna go. I'm so sorry. This is what we call bedtime stalling. But then Gabby fell asleep at the table tonight. So I don't know what's happening today. We were up super early this morning. I don't know. Olivia, sweetheart, it's bedtime.
I can't go to sleep.
Yeah, she hasn't tried to go to sleep. That's why she can't go to sleep. Maybe this downstairs office situation is not going to work. I think I need to move my lives back upstairs. Okay, so if you guys have any questions, let me know. And, oh, I forgot. I have these notepads. I have 3 more to give away. So if you'd like one of these notepads, let me know. You can put it on your fridge. I'm trying to get some that say Dash of Evans. Maybe I could start doing some. I'm going to try to do like a meal planning ebook or something. I don't know what I'm doing yet. But if you want some of these, let me know. I will give away 3 of them. So put that in the comments if you'd like one. And if you have any questions, let me know. And I will be watching, like, for questions. Not like watching you watch this. Anyway, okay. Good night, everybody. Have a wonderful night. And have a great week. And I'll see you guys on Wednesday for the Entertainment Library Movie Pass one. Okay, bye.